Just for that, the very first person I'm going to welcome is Mo6510 Models. We'll see everybody in a minute. Welcome to Tuber Chat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So thank you everybody for coming in, especially so early. The first channel that we're looking at today is NightStarBeauty. This is a relatively new member in the Tuber Chat family, but she came in blazing with generosity and has already had impact. I've had the pleasure of catching up on a few of her videos to get to know this creator a little bit. And what I can say, Tiffany wears T-shirts is another dear friend of Tuber Chat, of course. And she jokes with me about how many makeup tutorials I probably watch because we have lots of these channels in the Tuber Chat community. And NightStarBeauty just does a spectacular job of explaining what she's going to do with the products she's going to use, the way she's going to use them, and gives you her before and after look. So she does a fantastic job. Her filming is great as well, and she's a dynamic host. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with her if you haven't already. With 143 subscribers right now, I'm sure we can push this creator a little bit farther towards 150, get her halfway on that road to 200 that she's probably thinking about. So thank you again, everybody, for coming in so early. Just rearranging my windows so that we can see who we've got all in the chat. Jack Dawson just walked in. I was hanging out with him earlier this morning as well. And he was playing MLB The Show, which is cool. That is the video game in which I describe Jack Dawson most often, but he plays other games on there as well, including Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, and others. Chef Andre Davey, thank you for coming in. Derek's Journey is back in the house. Thanks for coming in. Fanatic Guide was here very, very early. Thank you for that. Corinnes Life is always here as a member and a moderator, so thank you for coming in. And Gathering Place as well as a member. I'm going to get the two of you both onto the wheel right away. And, Gathering Place. And House of X Entertainment Inc. was here early. I've already got you on the wheel. Jack Dawson, like I said, just walked in the door, so let's get you ready to go. My love, Kristen Walton, is also here as a member and a moderator. And interestingly, today, after Tuber Chat, in a little over 2 hours, we're going to go and visit a premiere from Kira Welton, who has been taking a little bit of a hiatus as she focuses on school and things like that, but has got something brand new for us to see on her channel. Mark McEwen is in the house. Always good to see you. Health, humor, and motivation. Thank you for coming in. Our dear beloved moderators, Michael's Adventures and Scratch and Pete PA, two of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube, are always here with us. And Patrick Hallett, good to see you here as well. Radical Productions is in the house. Robin's Closet, I think this is your second time back. And forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but either way, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some friends and family members in no time, if that's what you would like for your channel. Sean the Great Gamer is back with us. That's a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. TallmanTV is back, and the Duffus Family channel, who's been hanging out in our copyright-free music nightclub-ish live stream the last little while, and I appreciate all of that support as well. The local family is here. Thank you for coming in, and Wolf Spirit Productions is with us. We watched a premiere from them yesterday. I'm just getting them onto the wheel. And let us see what else is happening here. If anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and it really does help, so I will appreciate it greatly. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out there supporting each other. Thank you. And then if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Jack Dawson hitting us with a super chat. Thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. Absolutely unnecessary, but very much appreciated always. For that reason, we'll look at Jack Dawson's channel next. And I think I saw another couple of channels come through here. Have Cheetah Will View is in the house. Miss Beauty K Kitchen is here with us. Jeremy's Autistic Vlogs is back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs is here. Very good to see you always. And thank you, everybody, for all the sharing. I really do appreciate that. When you share for people and when you share your own stuff, especially out on social media, other than YouTube, when you're sharing on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all the other social networks, Pinterest and LinkedIn and all that good stuff, you're doing wonders for the algorithm. What they call it is starting a session. So you're taking somebody who wasn't watching YouTube right that minute and starting them watching YouTube with your content, which is fantastic. Now the job is to hold them there as long as you can, whether it's with one video or getting into a playlist or continuing on to others. But starting a session is one of the #1 things you can do. So when you share for other creators, you might be doing much more for them than you think that you are. So it's great to see everybody doing that. Thank you, everybody. And hopefully everybody is doing okay here in the chat. Cooking with Miss Brown, thank you for coming in. That's another creator. She did a live stream last night. We're having a good time hanging out on that. And then she brought everybody over to the copyright-free music stream as well. So I appreciate all the support that everybody's given us over there to get that moving. Exploring with Gareth, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. And maybe what we'll do is get moving on. We won't spin the wheel. We've got to put Jack Dawson's channel up for a quick second. I'm going to tell you about Jack Dawson for those of you who haven't already heard me say nice things about him. But as well, right now we're looking at NightStarBeauty. So we feature a different channel on Tuber Chat every single day, and it's based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. And NightStarBeauty came into the Tuber Chat community just a few short weeks ago, but blazing with generosity right away, has already had impact and I'm sure everybody's going to enjoy connecting with this dynamic creator if you haven't already done that. She's available on Instagram and Twitter, which is great because when I put our posts out every day, it's great when I can tag everybody, right? So you'll notice the tags on both our tweets and our Instagram post and story, which helps us promote these creators a little bit more. So NightStarBeauty, hopefully everybody will connect with them, and like I said, they've got 143 subscribers. We can probably get them moving towards a little bit closer to 200. So I did spin the wheel, but Jack Dawson is coming up right now. When I search for this channel, I always type in Jack Dawson MLB The Show. And the reason why is because that's one of the video games that Jack Dawson plays during his live streams. He does a variety, and you'll find him playing different games on different days, including, like I said before, Crash Bandicoot, Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, and others. I always have a good time hanging out with him. I was with him earlier today, and what you'll find is that he's able to commentate very well the gameplay for everybody in the chat so that you know what's going on. And then, of course, he knows his games really well, but he keeps up with the chat excellently as well. So hopefully you'll have a chance to hang out with him and see what I mean. This is an extremely dynamic creator and very generous. He's been a member of the Tuber Chat community for quite some time now, and we look at his channel every day. So one more time, Jack Dawson, thank you so much for that super chat. For that reason, we put your channel up before we started spinning the wheel. I did spin. The next channel that we're going to look at is Kristen Welton. She happens to be my love. She's always, excuse me, here in the chat as a member and a moderator. She's doing a far better job than I am of posting every week. I've fallen behind on my personal channel, but she is continuing to put out lots of content. She's doing shorts videos as well as regular videos. She's done a lot of variety on her channel, including lifestyle videos, unboxings, collaborations with other creators. So there's lots to see, and she's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when you get there. And thank you, Mo6510 Models. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, because you've given a super chat, I'll make your channel the next one that we look at before I spin the wheel again. Oh. I'm hitting extra keys while I'm trying to type here. But thank you for that. Lottie Explorers UK, good to see you here. Dead Soul Girl, good to have you in the house. I'm going to get you onto the wheel right away. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody that should be on the wheel already. But luckily, it seems the 30-minute notifications weren't working today, so we're going to have an easier time getting channels on the wheel faster today. Roy and Becky's Travels, good to see you here. Bolton Explorers, good to have you in the house as well. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Oh, I keep forgetting to take the link off for Vern's Junk Closet. Vern's Junk Closet joined me for episode 200 last Monday, and it was a very special, different kind of live stream. We had a 2-hour discussion about tips and tricks and all the things we've learned in the last 6 months to catch up on things that can help everybody with their channels and their videos. So if you haven't already watched our episode 200, I hope that you will. And Kristen Welton is approaching 1,300 subscribers. She's going to have it any second now. So if you haven't already connected to our moderators, I hope that you will. And Kristen Welton is always here as a member and a moderator. This is Mo6510 Models. This is an extremely generous creator who's well respected in the small YouTuber community as well as here in Tuber Chat, and they are generous in many different ways. One of those ways is by sharing information that they learn by experimenting with their own channel and noticing the things that help them grow, the things that become stumbling blocks and things like that, so that everybody can improve their channels and their videos. With over 7,000 subscribers, already halfway to 8K, you can bet that there's a lot to be learned from this creator as well as entertained by and inspired by. Emotion just walked in the door. I'm just going to get you right onto the wheel. And Kira Walton, like I said, is with us. She's here as a moderator. That's Kristen Walton's daughter. We will look at a premiere from her later. Oh, very good. Patrick Hallett is doing some gaming as well. I'm going to get you to pardon me for a quick second, and I will be right back But what we'll do is spin the wheel, and we'll see who's going to come up next. And thank you one more time, Mo6510 Models, for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. You've knocked some life out of our stream boss from the other day. We're going to look at Corinnes Life when I come back. Okay, pardon me for that. Let's get Corinnes Life up here. And this is also an extremely generous creator. She's always here as a member and a moderator, but I actually caught her on a live stream earlier today. Derek's Journey, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. Those are always absolutely unnecessary, but very much appreciated, of course. For that reason, we'll make sure your channel's the next one to go up before I start spinning the wheel again. And Willow's Creations, thank you for coming in. I love the jumping video game controller and that super sticker, so thank you for that. The How-To Lady is here. She'll likely be spreading lots of positivity through the chat, as she always does. It's always a pleasure having her here. So I walked into Corinnes Life having a live stream earlier today, and a handful of familiar faces, of course, are always with her. She's always got an active chat and having engaging conversation there. And she, I walked in, it's so funny because she goes, hey, and she showed a little bag, and she goes, I've got something I'm going to send you. So that's an interesting surprise, right? And it's nice to see generous creators in that way supporting each other. And you see a lot of that. You see a lot of giveaways, you see a lot of games, you see a lot of things going on between creators where they're sharing, and this gives each other more content as well, which is fantastic. But Corinnes Life is generous in many other ways as well. She happens to be a member and a moderator here on Tuber Chat, but she's fully monetized. There's lots of ways to support her when you get over there, including super chats and memberships. But as well, she allows people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. And she does the featured channels collaboration with a lot of familiar faces here as well, which I recommend to a lot of people to do. I'll get into that afterwards. And then she's willing to swap playlists with creators as well, because she's got another couple of channels that she's working on. So I hope everybody will connect with her. We'll get her moving. She's already got 1,160 or so subscribers. We'd love to push her a little bit closer to the 1,200 we know she's thinking about. We're going to look at Derek's Journey next. And Chef Andre Davey, I think I welcomed you earlier, but thank you for hanging out. You've been here a while, I know. Yes, and oh, and she's got something for Kristen too, yes, which is very cool. Yeah, there's lots of ways to do things for each other, and you see a lot of that. You know, some of it is done in games and giveaways, and then others are done just with creators trading things and stuff like that, which is very, very cool. I won Vern's Junk Closet for her members does a special Instagram group, and then in that group she'll play like little games and stuff like that, and I won a t-shirt from her a while ago. Tiffany wears t-shirts. Your ears must have been ringing because I was mentioning you earlier. Our featured channel for today is NightStarBeauty, and I was joking about you know, you have said how you wonder how many makeup tutorials I've watched, and it's more and more and more every week. So that's interesting, but it's always good to have Tiffany Wears T-shirts in the house. She is a dynamic creator as well. And we're looking at Derek's Journey. So this is a relatively new member of the Tuber Chat family, but hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. Obviously, this is a dynamic creator, and they're heavy on the social media as well, with Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as a minimum. With 795 subscribers, excuse me, we can probably push this creator right to the 800 that they're thinking about today. So Derek's Journey only needs 5 subscribers right now, but of course we'd like a few more. If everybody in the chat subscribed to Derek's Journey that hasn't already right now, we would get this creator so far over the 800 that we would likely not see them slip below, just in case YouTube decides to play games with them afterwards as well. Michael's Adventures just finished watching a makeup video. Yes, we got a handful of creators in the chat that do things like this, and thank you, the How-To Lady. I always appreciate your positivity. Tiffany Wears T-shirts just did another challenge we've caught her doing some of this stuff, and dog food and liver in a can is another thing that I just can't imagine I can't imagine myself ever for any amount of money doing some of the things that I see creators be brave enough to do. NightStarBeauty is just saying, be subtle in the comments. And yes, they could get removed. So one of the things you want to think about when leaving comments for other creators is not to say things like nice video or new fam here or, you know, new friend from Tuber Chat and stuff like that. The reason why is because you can imagine that hundreds of people are leaving comments that say almost that exact same thing. Therefore, they get held for review because YouTube thinks they must be spam. So your comments should always be related to the content of the video that you're watching while you're watching it. And just keep that in mind as something meaningful. We always want to be doing as much as we can for other creators. So we'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And Derek's Journey, thank you one more time for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Oh, merchandise. Thank you, the how-to lady. So I do have some merchandise happening, but I hit a roadblock right as soon as I put it out, right? So first of all, I have Thrive Together t-shirts, the same one that I wear with the little YouTube play button in it or whatever, and I've got those. They're ready to go on eBay so that I can sell those all over the place for anybody that wants them. Hopefully they find value. My hope is that what would happen is while you're wearing that shirt, somebody might walk up to you and say, hey, are you on YouTube? And that gives you a chance to talk about your channel. This way you don't have to just walk up to people awkwardly and start trying to bring it up in every conversation. But we'll see. And then as well, I did do some Tuber Chat stuff, including t-shirts, but I used Amazon merchandise for that. It's very similar to Printful or Teespring and things like that, but they shut that down because of COVID, of course. So it'll be a little while before that comes up, but it's not a big deal. Stuff that I want to just have available for fun more than anything else, and we'll get back to it as things change. I'll keep everybody informed, but thank you for asking. And I know there's lots of creators in the house that do a lot of merchandise. Corinnes Life is always working on stuff. House of X Entertainment Inc. has a bunch of stuff as well. Extreme Joy Concepts, thank you for coming in. And so Gathering Place. Okay, Deborah, you're talking to somebody. That's okay. Patrick Hallett is getting close to 400, which is very cool. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. This is Gathering Place right now. This is a dynamic creator, and I was really lucky because I caught her lately a couple of times joining panels and talking to other people. So she's generous in, she happens to be here in Tuber Chat in our family as well. But she is also generous in that she's willing to share stories and her opinions on other people's live streams as well, and she's a great host to have as well. So if you do a lot of StreamYard stuff or things like that, you might want to connect with Gathering Place even just for that reason, so that you can have her hopefully come in on your stuff and engage the conversation. NDS Stay Motivated Murray, thank you for coming in. Purple Tube, always good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is here. We're going for a new record here. How soon I can put Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More onto the wheel after he gets here. Sean the Great Gamers, happy that it's Saturday. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their day and enjoying their weekend. And Gathering Place has almost 1,300 subscribers. She only needs another 30 to go. So hopefully we'll get her a little bit closer today. And I will spin the wheel and we'll get another channel up here. Mama Glow Up is in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's another incredibly supportive creator who's been helping out with the music channel as well and hanging out over there to help us get it going. So thank you so much. It's always a party over there, and Mama Glow Up is very much a part of that. So I appreciate that. Wolf Spirit Productions is here now. I'll get some names on the wheel in another moment. Wolf Spirit Productions did a live stream, a premiere yesterday, and we rated that at the end of Tuber Chat. Mark McEwen is hanging out. Hopefully I welcomed you earlier. He's been here for quite a while, not to mention has been helping out with that music channel as well. Wolf Spirit Productions did a premiere last night. We rated that at the end of Tuber Chat yesterday, and had a good time hanging out over there. And I see House of X Entertainment Inc. is just talking about doing channel banners and stuff like that. So they are somebody who's willing to do that kind of thing. And what you'll find here in the Tuber Chat community is there are many creators willing to do that kind of stuff for each other. I would love for everybody to be trading favors and things like that. This is the one reason why I'm not so forthright about the idea of helping with banners, thumbnails, and stuff like that, is because we have so many people in the community willing to do that. I would love to get everybody together and make introductions so that everybody can get some friendship started and stuff like that, trade favors, like I said, and that's a great thing to do. So if people need help, if any creators in the chat need help with that kind of thing, then you can certainly say so, and hopefully other creators will reach out to you. Them Say TV, thank you for coming in. And Clay Meir is in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's another member. Let me get you right onto the wheel. And Wolf Spirit Productions has 49 subscribers, so hopefully today we'll get them over 50. They'll be halfway on the road to the first 100. One of the things that we know is that with the purging and glitching that goes on with YouTube regularly, the road to the first 100 is more difficult than it's ever been. So it's not that it's difficult, it's just that it's not as easy as it was last year, let's say, and before that. So we got to do everything we can for each other while we're connecting as it is, but we can go a little bit further when we see a creator that's in the first 100 by leaving maybe a comment here on the discussion panel, like Have Cheetah Will View and I have done. And then as well, instead of just watching one video, you might want to consider adding a couple into your watch later list or another playlist to run afterwards as well. Tina Talk Show, thank you for coming in. Always good to see you here. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you've asked a question or a comment that you meant for me to see that I missed, just please be patient with me. I tend to fall behind. Mention it again with 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow if you can, and that might help me see it a little bit easier. Let's get Thrill Seeks up here right now. This is David, and we'll see what is happening with this creator today. I know they're willing to swap playlists, so if anybody in the house is willing to do that with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Over the last couple of weeks, we're watching Thrill Seeks do the climb on the official road to 1K with 933 subscribers right now. Hopefully we can push them towards 940 or so and get them moving a little bit closer. They're working on hours as well, so like I said, it's a great time to hit them up for swapping playlists. And then one of the things that I talk about so often with Thrill Seeks is that 90% of the content is outdoor content, right? Maybe more. And with the state of the planet over the last year, not everybody's able to get out to their favorite theme parks and stuff like this, but luckily we can, live vicariously through David's eyes through some of this stuff for right now, until things get back to at least opened up is probably the right way to say it, and we can get back to these kind of things. But even for people who don't enjoy the biggest and most wild roller coasters and things like that, there's always lots of fun to have in a theme park. David will take us there with Thrill Seeks, and I always enjoy watching people have fun, especially when I'm out with family and stuff like that. So hopefully everybody does as well, and you'll find lots of that content on Thrill Seeks. Michael's Adventures is always willing to help people with playlists, and is definitely willing to do much more than they expect to receive all the time. So again, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, just please simply say so in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Emotion is coming up next. This is another generous creator with a lot of impact on the Tuber Chat community. Oh, I accidentally copied and pasted wrong there. That's okay. So when I look for this channel, I look for Emotion, New Soul, R&B. And forgive me while I just make sure I'm not missing anything. Emotion we've looked at many times before. We look at this channel almost every day. They're almost always here with us. But they're an extremely generous creator, but not to mention, this is a music channel, right? This is an artist that performs. Pretty soon we're going to be looking forward to live streams as well, where we're going to be able to hopefully bother Emotion with requests and things like that. I know performers of all types love that kind of stuff. But I'm sure he's going to be happy to do all kinds of stuff for the Tuber Chat community, as he's shown all kinds of generosity for us as well. So with 472 subscribers, he's almost halfway to the magical 1K. Hopefully we can push him a little bit farther to the 500 he's thinking about. I am going to get some names for our wheel here. I notice my Stream Boss is not working properly right now. Let me cut it off and put it back on, see what happens. Janettis Corner, thank you for coming in. That's another extremely generous and dynamic creator who's back with us again today. And I did say I was going to add some names to the wheel, so I'll do it right this second. And we'll see what's coming up here. Let's get, well, we looked at Derek's Journey. We'll look at Patrick Hallett. We'll look at Miss Beauty KT, oh, sorry, Miss Beauty K Kitchen. And let's say Lottie Explorers UK. I'll spin. And then we will add some more shortly. Here we go. Derek's Journey's at $7.99 right now. Very cool. The Duffus Family Channel's bringing the dance floor into the Tuber Chat stream now. That's what it's like when we're over in the other channel there hanging out. It turns into quite a party over there. And I'm very happy that everybody's enjoying it. We'll get lots of opportunity to go and look at that. Patrick Hallett is here with 1,380 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther, maybe even to 1,390 or so, a little bit closer to the 1,400 that we know that they're thinking about. They're relatively new here in the Tuber Chat community, only being with us for a few weeks, but have already had impact and spread a lot of positivity through the chat. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. If you haven't already, as you can see, there's a lot of variety on this channel, as well as, you know, they're hooked up on a couple of the social networks as well, Twitter, Instagram. So if anybody in the house right now has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream, so I'll appreciate those as well. And Skywatcher Footage just walked in. Let's spin and we'll get another channel up here. I think the next thing I'll do is add our moderators onto the wheel. Sometimes I make them wait, but we're doing okay today for time. We got a long way to go, at least another hour and a half. Oh my goodness, if I could pronounce that name. Oh, Tiffany Wears T-Shirts is reaching out to everybody for content. McPudo Equeri, there's no way I'm pronouncing that right. But hopefully you're feeling welcome. I apologize, I just haven't seen your name before. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And it's great to have you back, so it's great that you've been here before. I think it's been a little while. For anybody that hasn't been here lately, what I'll recommend is just reading our video description maybe once a week. because I often change it with new information. There's usually nothing more urgent than once a week. That should be enough to handle it. But when we learn new things about our procedure, the way we're connecting and the things we can do to make our subscriptions more solid, we put it in there. Exploring with Shirley Lynch, good to see you here. And Stella Mombasa, good to see you in the house as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Oracles and Beyond, Cassie is here. Thank you so much. Thank you for the share. Thank you. I always have a good time hanging out with Oracles and Beyond as well. The Life of Nahid, it's good to have you back in the house. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Lottie Explores UK, again, has less than 100 subscribers right this second, but they're climbing fast and getting very close. They're going to have probably 90 after today. I don't know if we can get you quite to the 100, but we can certainly get you a little bit closer. So again, one of the things we want to do, especially when we see channels under 100, we can reach over here like Sam's Vlogs Trains and More has done and leave a comment on the discussion tab. That just gives YouTube an extra little boost with the algorithm to say, hey, I wanted to be connected to this creator, so please don't take my subscription away. And then, hopefully that makes it that much more solid. Again, we have to do everything we can for each other while we're connecting. We know that the climb to the first 100 is more challenging than it's ever been, but we see creators doing it all the time. So we just want to give Lottie Explores UK an extra little boost there, and hopefully everybody will connect with her if you haven't already. Janettis Corner, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. Those are absolutely unnecessary, but very much appreciated always. For that reason, we're going to look at Janettis Corner right now before I spin the wheel again. And I spelled it properly today, so it comes right up. Janettis Corner has 1,600 subscribers, so she's actually climbing quickly as well. Hopefully everybody will connect with her if you haven't already. This is an extremely generous creator who's very supportive and shares information. We've talked offline many times, and what I'm referring to is, as you grow on YouTube, you're going to learn more and more things, both from people who are trying to share information like we try to do here on Tuber Chat, and as well for yourself. You'll gain instinct, and your experience will, point you in different directions and things like that. And it's wonderful when I find creators that are willing to share their experiences and the knowledge that they're gaining so that we can spread that information around with everybody in the community, and we can all make better decisions for our videos and our channels. So hopefully everybody, like I said, will connect with Janettis Corner. She's got a lot of variety on her channel, but you'll have a good time hanging out with her. And yes, her channel is very pink. Tiffany wears t-shirts. And I wonder, so Tiffany wears t-shirts. You've done a lot of challenges, and forgive me because I got to catch up with your channel again. But you were asking earlier about content, right? One of the things I like to recommend for especially channels that have variety or where it's suitable, one of the things you can do is go back and repurpose some of your content and do like a best of challenges or best of mukbangs or best of, something else where you're able to use some of the content you've already made and double up on the value you're getting out of it. So that could be an idea. I'd be curious to see what a top 5 challenges from Tiffany Wears T-shirts might look like. And then hopefully other than that, everybody's doing okay. Hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. Derek's Journeys will be home shortly and into the grind. Phase Yoda Phase King's in the house. Always good to see you here. And what I'll do, I'll spin the wheel. Thank you one more time, Janettis Corner, for that super chat. I really do appreciate that, of course. Exploring with Shirley Lynch. Not sure if I welcomed you, but it's great to have you in the chat again. Miss Beauty K Kitchen is coming up, and it's already time for me to add another couple of names. So I did say I was going to put our moderators on there. So I'll do that right this second, and then we'll get some more names afterwards. Miss Beauty K Kitchen, we don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but there's obviously a lot of delicious content on their channel. So hopefully you'll enjoy that when you get there. We don't need to know how many subscribers somebody has. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. Now, I'm sure it's over 1,000 because they've got a community tab here, which is very cool. Just getting Scratch and Pete PA onto the wheel, along with Kira Welton. I keep hitting something every time I do this, so I'm knocking this window together here. That's okay. And then, yeah, Derek's Journey, the copyright-free music is there. I'm trying to figure on what I'm going to do as an easier way so that everybody can just get it. Not everybody knows how to rip YouTube videos and you know, and MP3s and stuff like that, right? But the copyright-free music is there already, so anybody's free to use that, and we have a 24-hour stream going as well. So if you happen to be live, like Angel Light Over Darkness 33 has done, she's live, but likes to play music just softly in the background, similar to what I'm doing here in Tuber Chat, and then you could just let that stream run. That's not what I'm doing right this second, because I already have all the songs separated. You can hear that stuff in the background here. And thank you, Fanatic Guide. That's the name of the channel. But yeah, all that stuff is available for everybody, so thank you for mentioning it. Miss Beauty K Kitchen, like I said, hopefully everybody will help push this creator just towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to be heading towards different milestones, whether it's your first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even far beyond. The next channel we're going to look at is Dead Soul Girl, and I'm going to get some more names onto the wheel from our list right now, from our chat. Dead Soul Girl is coming up, and we'll see what she's got going on. She's been making a lot of music lately, and posting a lot of that, not only here on YouTube, but also on SoundCloud and Instagram and things like that. So hopefully everybody will connect with her, and you'll see a lot of variety from her, including gameplay videos as well. With 223 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther as well. Get her maybe even towards the 230 or so that she's thinking about right this second, and a little bit closer on the road to the 300 that's going to be around the corner for her. I'm going to just refresh my list and start adding some more names from our chat onto the wheel. And it looks like we're going to be able to get through a lot of channels today. We're doing great for time. Yeah, Thrill Seeks, I had put you on as soon as I saw you. I think I put you on before I started today, and we looked at your channel 10 minutes ago or something. 15. I'm just looking through here what I can do. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs can come up. House of X is still on the wheel next to Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More. Clay Mears still up there. The Duffus Family channel will come up. They've been extremely supportive lately. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts. Mark McEwen. And here we go. Courtney Cooks and More, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If anybody's mentioned something in the chat that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again. I'll keep my eyes open. Hopefully we'll catch it the next time around. This is Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs that's going to be coming up next. And this is a creator who was featured almost immediately after coming into the Tuber Chat community a couple of months ago. And I feature a different channel every single day on Tuber Chat based on generosity and or impact or both that I see. And for that reason, Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs obviously has had impact on our community, but she's also out supporting other creators all the time as well. And you probably run into her if you've hit other live streams, premieres, and things like that from anybody in the Tuber Chat family. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs obviously is out doing as much as she can to support others. So hopefully for that reason, everybody will support her as well and push her a little bit closer to the 170 subscribers she's thinking of today, and a little bit closer to the 200. She's officially on that road. And yeah, thank you. Roy and Becky's Travel. So this wheel, by the way, is from a website called wheelofnames.com. And it's free. It's just ad supported. Somebody just made it and put it up, and it's really, really cool. You see how easy it is to use. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that if you end up using that on your own live streams. Ebony, my passion, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, I'm actually going to take your suggestion. So Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More mentioned I should shuffle the wheel. And I don't always do it, just once in a while, right? But we'll see if it has any impact. So I'm going to hit this shuffle button. It just does it instantly. It's not very spectacular to look at or anything like that, but you'll notice all our names are mixed up now. So I'll spin and we'll see who's coming up next. Spotless Calm is in the house. That's another extremely supportive creator. They've got daily live streams going for at least 8 hours, and we've now got a thing going on where they're supporting mine, I'm supporting theirs, and we're running into each other, supporting other people as well all the time. So it's very cool. Tiffany wears t-shirts. You can thank Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More for having me shuffle the wheel, because that gave you the luck to get the next spot. And Tiffany wears t-shirts, like I said, is a dynamic host, and she does a lot of different variety on her channel, but part of that is challenges. And I've made a couple of comments about that, and had said I'd love to see a top 5 challenges from Tiffany Wears T-shirts. She's done a few things. She said today she ate dog food and liver in a can as a challenge, I guess, and that's really something else. So we're gonna have to I'll let you catch up with her channel so that you can see some of that stuff. But she's a dynamic host, and there's lots of that, not to mention she has a loyal and dedicated community around her as well, which you'll find when you hang out with her on live streams. So 1,700 subscribers, she's got it locked in with a little bit more, but we would love to get her rolling on the road to 1,800. FIFA World Other Gaming, thank you for coming in. That's our dear friend who always spreads love straight from NYC. It's always good to have you in the house. Purple Tube still lurking, which is cool, and thank you so much for the time that you're spending. As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder for all of us to support each other as much as we all might like. So I appreciate every moment everybody spends here in Tuber Chat. Rod Marson, good to see you in the house. And Claymere is coming up. Let's see what she's got going on for us. She does a combination of some gameplay videos, but as well, she has conversations as well, like StreamYard panel type stuff. And has always got engaging conversation going on. So hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. She's fully monetized, so there's obviously lots of ways to support her when you get over there, including super chats and memberships. And she is a dynamic host as well, and very generous. She shares for people and stuff like that. So hopefully everybody will connect with her. With 1,720 subscribers, we'd love to just put her a little bit closer on the road to the 1,800 that she's thinking about. FIFA World Other Gaming, thank you so much. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend as well. And yeah, it's been I feel like it's been a couple of weeks since I caught you on a live stream. Hopefully I'll catch you again very, very soon. I always have a good time hanging out with FIFA World Other Gaming. That's a dynamic host that is always excited if you are in their live stream. Sometimes you show up in a live stream and the host is always got lots of energy and always happy to see everybody. That's the vibe you'll get from FIFA World Other Gaming for sure. So let me see what I can do about adding another couple of names to our wheel. Pardon me, I'm going to take a break, not yet, but soon, maybe a few minutes earlier than I usually do. I usually do it halfway through the stream. Phasio to Face King still in the house. Claymere, yeah, well, you'll have 1,800, that's for sure. I'm just hoping we can push you a little bit faster. And then, My Life as Shanice, thank you for coming in. I did say I was going to look for a couple more names here. Let me see what I can do with my list. Phasio to Face King's willing to swap playlists, so if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say so in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements, independently and individually, of course. Health, Humor, Motivation is coming up onto the wheel now. Roy and Becky's Travels. And then we'll see after that Oh, Bo's Pixels in the house. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Life with Camille. Always good to have you in the chat. Thank you for coming in. Lots and lots of great creators in the house today. You know, over the course of a Tuber Chat live stream, we usually go for about 2 hours, right? Sometimes a little bit longer. And it's interesting to know that over the course of that 2 hours to even a little bit longer sometimes, we have anywhere from 70 to well over 100 channels that come through Tuber Chat. 20% of those, on average, somewhere between 20 and 30% are new. And it's just interesting. So I I appreciate every moment that everybody spends. I know not everybody can sit here for the entire 2 hours that I do Tuber Chat just because it's convenient for me to do it at this time. So I appreciate very much every moment that you spend, and especially when you have to look at my lack of a haircut that Mark McEwen is so kind to point out. But yes, it's been several months since my last haircut. I joked with Kristen this weekend. I said, I'm getting very close to the point that I might just get you to shave my head because I'm wearing a hat anyway. So what's the difference, right? At least the sides don't have to look so ratty. But we'll see. I don't know if I can hold myself together much longer. We just actually got, somebody told me today, it's not news, somebody told me we might be looking at another month of we're on stay-at-home order, which is beyond, like, it's the heaviest lockdown I think that's possible without getting law enforcement involved. And we might be looking at a little bit of extension there too, so we'll see. Let's look. Health, Humor, Motivation is coming up right now, and then I'll take a break after this channel, and we'll come back shortly. Later today we have a premiere from Kira Welton. And if I'm lucky, I've been watching the weather. I wasn't expecting it to be good today. I'm going to try to go out tonight and do a live stream on my personal channel. Nothing too spectacular or interesting, but I am going to go to the Niagara Falls, which they light up at night with a bit of a spectacular display. So we'll go and look at that maybe. We'll see. Health, Humor, Motivation has got, we're not sure how many subscribers they have, but that's okay. We just want to push this channel a little bit farther. I see this funny fails video right here on the front. That's a great video to connect with. So it's over 3 minutes, you know, and I say it's better if we watch videos that are 4, 5, or 6 minutes, but that could be a cool one. And then as well, we see they're connected on Twitter and Instagram, as most creators are. But one of the things we can do to support a creator, really anybody under 1,000, but if they have less than 100, I try to always do it. And if we don't know how many subscribers they have, it can be a good idea, is to leave a comment on their discussion tab here, like you see a handful of creators, including Artfully Blind with Diana, have done. And then Bo's Pixel, yeah, always new creators in the chat. And I move the times of the live streams around, right? We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can make ourselves available to different creators in different time zones. I haven't mixed them up very much in the last couple of weeks, but next week maybe I'll just jumble it up a little bit more. And we'll see what's going to happen with that. Yeah, I show you my hair. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Look, is this the worst thing you've ever seen? I'm not worried about it because obviously I'm wearing a hat, but and it's destroying it. But yes, Corinnes Life is not too excited about lockdown either, but that's understandable. Okay, so Health, Humor, Motivation. Hopefully everybody will connect with this channel if you haven't already. Obviously, this is a dynamic creator. We can see that just on her thumbnails alone. Bo's Pixel, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I will make sure to put your channel up right now before I spin the wheel again. And then we'll look at what we're going to do about that. But it's great to have you back in the chat either way. And Bo's Pixel has got, we're not sure how many subscribers they have either, but that's okay. We just want to push this creator towards the next milestone that they're looking towards, and I think this is a new avatar, if I'm right, from the last time you were here, and maybe even a new banner, but I'm not sure about the banner. But I see that your avatar in the latest video that you put out, which is perfect for connecting, by the way, have the same image. So forgive me if I'm wrong about that. Yeah, I know, shave it live for content. I should. Tiffany wears T-shirts. You know, if you do that thing where you say, like, okay, if I get a certain number of subscribers or views or shares or whatever, I will I'll shave my head. Yeah, you could do that. I don't know if I can bear doing it. But I'm so frustrated about it anyway. I know it's a minor thing to be whining about, but you know, somebody like me who usually has short hair, I get it done every 4 to 6 weeks, and now it's getting on 4 to 6 months, I think, or whatever. So it's got to be entertaining to look at. And then Matomatic is asking how come no one's ever heard of the Animaniacs. I wonder, I don't know, was that a cartoon or something? I feel like I recognize the name. It's a very cool name. I don't know if it's, or unless it's a group that you're talking about, like a music band or something like that. Forgive me, I may have not heard of them except for you mentioning it, but it's such a familiar sounding name that, you know, I feel like I've heard of them. So thank you one more time, Bose Pixel, for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. Again, we always want to be doing as much as we can for each other when we're connecting. This creator's been with us many times before. It's been a little while, but it's great to have them back. But I haven't yet done a comment on their discussion tab, so I'm just going to do that right now. Now, hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments, something more meaningful, but I'm just racing through this, and I tend to say the same things over and over and over again. But this is another thing we can do. And Bose Pixel, like I said, most of these videos, I think almost everything they've got on the front here is perfect for connecting, all well over 3 minutes, and the longer they are, the better it is. Bailey Squad's in the house. Let me get Bailey Squad onto the wheel. Deborah Finney Spirit Orb says they've heard of the Animaniacs. Okay, thank you, the Life of Nahid. Thank you so much. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend here in Tuber Chat. Maybe that's what Corinnes Life is sending me, is scissors so I can cut my hair. There's too much there now. We're going to break the scissors. We're going to destroy them. Okay, let's see what we're going to do here. Let me spin the wheel. And thank you one more time, Bose Pixel, for that super chat. I'm going to take a break now just for a couple of minutes. We will be right back. When we come back, we're going to look at the Duffus Family channel. All right. I see another couple of channels have come through. Boat of Destiny Namaste is in the house. John H. Shelton, Vlogging Life, is here with a slight name change, which is cool. And then hopefully you guys are both doing well. I thought we had another channel come in, so forgive me. I don't mean to miss anybody in the chat. Declan Fans 2020 official is in the house. And we're looking at the Duffus Family channel. So this is an extremely supportive creator, and they have recently been helping out a lot with the music channel that I talk about, streaming 24/7, and they've been over there almost every day, hanging out a little bit. They've got 764 subscribers. I'm hoping everybody will connect with this channel. Excuse me, my goodness. And we want to push them a little bit farther. They're 764 right now. We can push them a little bit closer to the 800 that we know that they're thinking about. And there's obviously a bit of variety on this channel to check out when you get there. But they've been extremely supportive, and I see them out supporting other creators as well. So, you know, that speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel when, you know, we're out supporting people and we run into each other and stuff like that. Mark McEwen, for instance, we're supporting Two Pineapples and running into each other over there. Mark McEwen is... I want to say the official bartender over at on the music channel. We've got a handful of the Tuber Chat family that are over there as moderators now. Of course, Scratch and Pete and Michael's Adventures, as anybody would expect, but as well, Thrill Seeks, Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, and Mark McEwen are all moderators over there, and it's quite a good time. And I appreciate the support that everybody's giving, and the Duffus Family channel has been a great part of that as well. So hopefully, like I said, everybody will connect with these creators and get them rolling towards the 800 that we know they're thinking about. So let's spin, and we'll get another channel up here. I tend to move faster in the second half of the live stream, but we're going to make sure, I think we'll be able to get everybody's channels up today. Mama Glow Up, like I said, has been over there with the music channel as well, so I appreciate you hanging out here as well. Scratch and PPA is coming up right now. This is one of the most supportive creators that I have met on my 4 or 5, whatever it is, years on YouTube. And, you know, so there's not enough nice things that I can say about Scratch and PPA. He was featured last weekend again for the second time. Of course, he's always here with us as a moderator, but he's generous in many different ways. And when I'm out personally trying to support other creators, whether it's commenting on videos or hanging out in live streams and premieres, I find that that Scratch and PPA has been there very often. I often talk about Michael's Adventures and Scratch and PPA together because they have both been, you know, members of the Tuber Chat family for so long, and they are dedicated moderators. They're 2 of the most supportive creators that I've met. So because I talk about them both so often together, I often trip over my words when I'm speaking about both of them. But Scratch and PPA has some dynamic content on his channel as well. And what you'll find is that he premieres videos every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern. And when you're in one of those premieres, his chat is flying similar to that of a channel with maybe thousands of subscribers. So it's really something to see, and it speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel when we talk about the reputation that Scratch and PPA has built for himself, not only here in the Tuber Chat community, but outside. He's got a loyal and dedicated community around him now, and that is attributed, I mean, you should ask him, to be honest with you, why does Tuber Chat say so much about you all the time? Because Scratch and PPA would be able to give you himself the keys to success. The more you do for others, the more is done for you always. If you live wholeheartedly by the idea of giving much more than you expect to receive, you'll see it come back. Definitely, we see that over and over again, and Scratch and PPA is a perfect example of how that works. As well, with his interactive series of videos that come out every Tuesday, he has a fun, interactive way of handling this, and if you follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, you get the opportunity to vote on the content of the next week's video. So it's kind of really cool, and it gives it that much more engagement because, you know, you're a part of the production over there. So I hope everybody will connect with Scratch and PPA if you haven't already, and then I hope that you will catch those premieres that are usually out on Tuesday. I'm sure he'll get that scheduled within the next couple of days. Team Temple, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And I see you say that Lord Geo sent you over, so thank you so much for that. And then as well, Billy Rank is back in the house. Always good to have you here, so thank you for that. Tales of Tea just walked in. Always good to see you in the chat as well. Let's spin, and we'll see who's coming up next. I'll get to adding some more names to our list shortly. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, they really do help the stream, so I'll appreciate that greatly. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and like I said, it really does help. So even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone sometimes to do it. But if you can give a thumbs up, of course, I'll appreciate it. Roy and Becky's Travels, I actually just had the pleasure of hanging out with them yesterday on a live stream again. They are a dynamic couple of creators. They actually put a lot of production into their show as well. So when they do a live stream, there's lots of segments and interactivity in there. So I hope everybody will connect with them so that you get a chance to see what I'm talking about. They've got 1,400 subscribers. They've got that locked in, but I'm hoping we can push them towards 1,500. They're fully monetized. There's lots of ways to support them when you get there, like memberships and super chats. Buddha of Destiny, namaste. Thank you so much for your generosity. I appreciate your super chat, and the kitty cat that is spreading all kinds of love in the chat. I like those super stickers, so I appreciate that. I will, for that reason, put your channel up next before I spin the wheel again. It's faster if I just type it out. Now, this is a creator that I run into all the time supporting others. You know, an extremely supportive creator. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. 512 subscribers means that they are locked in a little bit more than halfway on the road to the magical 1K that we all think about. And, you know, we've seen them here time and time again in Tuber Chat, but they are a very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community at large, as well as here in the Tuber Chat family. Sergeant Life, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Vegan Realist is back in the house. Thank you for coming in. It's always a pleasure having Vegan Realist in the house, and I'm hoping I can catch you on a live stream again shortly. It seems that it's been, you know, quite a few days, maybe even a week already. I hope I can get in to see you. Vegan Realist streams on multiple platforms as well, on Restream, so there's much to be learned from that creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. And like I said, Buddha of Destiny Namaste is an extremely supportive creator, so while you're out supporting others, you'll likely run into them in many other creators' live streams and premieres and things like that. Let me spin, and we'll see who is coming up next. And thank you one more time for that super chat, Buddha of Destiny Namaste. Buddha of Destiny Namaste's got lots of lives to be in. Yes, it seems that way. I run into them repeatedly when I'm trying to support people. Renante Loros, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're doing great, and thank you so much for the thumbs up. Yes, those really do help the stream, so I appreciate it greatly. This is House of X Entertainment Inc. This is a joint business channel between It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, and Yo, It's Your Boy Leo, who we can find on their featured channels list, along with a lot of other familiar faces. And they both have monetized established channels. They are very much loved and well-respected members of the small YouTuber community. I've been connected to them for probably a year and a half now, individually and together. And so during that time, they've monetized their channels and now have come out with this third one. They have been with Tuber Chat since the beginning, and like I said, been connected to me for much longer than that. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. We want to push this channel towards the 500 that they're thinking about right now. They'll be halfway on the road to the 1K, that magical 1K that we all think about. And I'm just looking at Sewing Machine Workshop, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Sam's Vlogs Train Some More earlier today asked me to shuffle the names on the wheel, which I don't usually do. And as soon as I did that, it might have been detrimental to their luck, because Sam's Vlogs Train Some More has been on there for quite a while and still hasn't come up. And now it's going to get worse, because I'm going to add another couple of names onto the wheel. Actually, I just noticed that John H. Shelton has given us a little bit of action in the chat there. So John H. Shelton, Vlogging Life, thank you so much for the super chat. For that reason, I'm going to look at your channel next. I'm going to add some names to the wheel, and then we'll start spinning again. John H. Shelton's been an extremely generous supporter of Tuber Chat for a while now, and this is just a slight name change. They've actually got two channels, so they've got Mr. Shelton TV over here as well, but John H. Shelton, this channel has 1,120 or so subscribers. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther. I see they've got a premiere coming up, but you've got it scheduled for a week from now already, which is cool. Very good to put your videos up as early as you can and premiere them. The more time you give YouTube's algorithm to catalog your video, get the description, the title, the tags, the thumbnail, and all that good stuff into the algorithm, the longer the better. So that's I'm happy to see that. And we'll be interested to see what you come up with that day. And thank you for being here. Thank you one more time for that super chat. We'll get back to spinning the wheel shortly. Yes, action in the chat, yes. And I did say I was going to get some more names. Pardon me, wow. I'll mute myself. I don't know if you all find this as well, those of you who live stream, but you find yourself to talk louder than you usually do. Sometimes I get almost to the point that I'm yelling. I certainly don't mean to. It's just habit. Just making sure you're being heard, I suppose. But for that reason, my voice just has a bit of struggle. So, Courtney Cooks and more, let's get you onto the wheel. And Renati Loros is coming up as well. Sewing Machine Workshop is a new connection for Tuber Chat. And Spotless Calm, I don't think I put you up yet, right? Oh, I can't copy and paste today. Sewing Machine Workshop. Sergeant Life. And Spotless Calm. And I'll get some more names soon. Let's spin. I accidentally gave it an extra kick there, so it's spinning fast. Mr. Fulton Mraz still in the house. Let's make sure I get you onto the wheel as well. We're going to look at Sam's Vlogs Train Some More. So look, after my laughing about the way we shuffled the luck around, you ended up coming up. So Sam's Vlogs Train Some More has 1,180 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther. He'll soon be at 1,200, and we can get him a little bit closer. It might even be able to be done this weekend. Mr. Fulton Mraz, I've got you on the wheel now. Oh, the how-to lady, I'm so sorry. I should have... So what happens here, not that it matters, but I'll just show everybody something. The way I'm operating here, I've got an extra window, and I drag these windows off onto the other screen there. Sorry, I meant to say other screen. Sorry, Sam, I don't mean to take away from your time. I just want to show you something. You can switch your chat from top chat to live. Excuse me, chat, obviously. And then the other thing you can do is click on these three dots that you see if my page wants to work for me here. Is it going to interfere with me? Yeah, there it goes. Okay, and then you can hit participants. And this gives you a list of everybody in the chat. Now, what happens, though, is if somebody hasn't typed anything in the last more than a minute or so, their name comes out of the participant list, because even though they're still watching, they're not an active participant in the chat at that moment. So this is why sometimes I skip over names, and I certainly don't mean to. Mariana Woolencraft, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. So I'm just spinning the wheel, and again, we're looking at Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, who originally comes to us from Corinnes Life. And he also allows people to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat as well. He does a lot of shout-out videos, including many familiar faces, and does the featured channels collaboration, which I haven't yet spoken about today. So when you feature channels on your front page like this here, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to their audience and the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. And if you have featured Tuber Chat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. And other than that, looks like everybody's doing okay. Kira Welton has been on a hiatus for a little while because she's been very busy with school, but we're hoping to get her back into a regular posting schedule. So today, in about 45 minutes, we're going to go and watch a premiere from her, which is a brand new video. So we got something brand new to see when we connect with Kira Welton. She's always here as a moderator. This is Kristen Welton's daughter, which makes her my BFF forever. So hopefully everybody will connect with her. We'll move her beyond the 360 subscribers she has right this second and push her towards the 400 that she's thinking about. I'll spin the wheel and we'll see who's coming up next. We're going to look at Spotless Calm. So this is another extremely supportive creator who I have been hanging out with quite a bit over the last week or so. And what happens is, so they first of all have got a stream running every day for about 8 hours. As you can see, all these 8-hour streams, and you can see I've been there for almost all of them, right? So they've been giving a lot of extra support, not only here in Tuber Chat, but on our music channel as well, because what I say about these channels and Spotless Calm with these 8-hour streams has almost always got something going on. Two Pineapples has got a 24-hour live stream as well. There are a lot of creators now coming into the Tuber Chat community that have got these channels. So what happens is, if you're in between live streams and premieres, or just hopping on YouTube and you're looking for something to watch or to hang out and have conversation and stuff like that, these live streams are great because there's almost always people in there, and there's always opportunity for engaging conversation. Not always just with familiar faces. It's another way to meet more creators as well, which is very cool. So hopefully everybody will connect with Spotless Calm. They only need a couple of subscribers right now. If everybody in the chat subscribed to Spotless Calm right now, we would see this creator have 300 and keep it locked in, which would be great. King Ivo002, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Brenda Davis, Scrappity Doodah, it's always good to have your channel in the chat. She allows people to connect the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat as well. So hopefully everybody will connect with her if you haven't already. And then, other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Mariana Woolencraft, hopefully you're feeling welcome and meeting friends and family members already. I forgot to take Spotless Calm off the wheel, but that's okay. I accidentally spun. We'll get to Mr. Fulton Mraz now. Mr. Fulton Mraz is another creator who I've probably been connected to for what feels like about 1.5 years or so. He's been here long before the beginnings of Tuber Chat, supporting me on both on my personal channel and here, and always shares for us. This is an extremely generous creator for that reason. Let me get him up here. And thank you, Bailey Squad, for sharing on Facebook. I appreciate that. For those of you who are active on Facebook, I made a new group. So we have the Facebook page, where really it seems to be just me posting our streams every day that we stream. But we have a public group now. And when I started Tuber Chat last year, I made a private group, and for some reason thought that that might be a good idea. We'll invite people in and stuff like that. But it turns out you cannot make a private group public once it's already been made, and that's to protect the privacy of the people in the group, of course, right? So I made a new group now. Anybody's free to post their content over there, so if you are active on Facebook, I hope that you will. And then Diana Brianne Fairchild, thank you so much for sharing out. I really do appreciate that as well. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. Sewing Machine Workshop, hopefully we can see you again sometime soon. It takes a little while to get onto this wheel and get channels on the screen, but hopefully we'll get a chance to look at your channel next time. And thank you, Diana Brianne Fairchild. That's another creator with thousands and thousands of subscribers. And is very influential, of course. Mr. Fulton Mraz has 1,950 subscribers, so he's getting extremely close to the 2,000 that we know he's thinking about. Hopefully we can push him a little bit farther today. We're spinning the wheel, and we'll see who's going to come up next. It's going to be Mark McEwen. Mark McEwen originally comes to us from Two Pineapples, but has got his own channel and is moving along nicely, is an extremely supportive creator, and not only is he here with us every day in Tuber Chat, but has lately been hanging out on the music channel as well that I keep talking about in our 24-hour live streams. So much so, in fact, that he's now joined the moderator squad over there with Thrill Seeks, Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, and Michael's Adventures and Scratcher PPA. And hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. He's already shown generosity in doing shout-outs. Why can't I follow? Oh, here it is, Sunrise Shoutout. This is another video where he mentions a few familiar faces there. I only recognize that because Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More was thanking him in another live stream, and I can't remember where that was. But it's great to see creators supporting each other, you know, even whether it's inside or outside of the community. So hopefully we'll push Mark McEwen a little bit closer to the first 100 subscribers that they're thinking about. Journey along with Shannon, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the chat. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. One of the other things I want to point out for anybody under 100 subscribers, one of the things we can do is leave a comment on their discussion tab, and that'll give the algorithm an extra boost just to say, hey, I meant to be subscribed to this creator, so please don't take it away. And we're going to look now at Sergeant Life. This is another previously featured channel from Tuber Chat, of course. I see Antoinette at Fun in the chat. I'm going to get your channel onto the wheel right away. And Sergeant Life, like I said, was previously featured and is here with us often in Tuber Chat. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. With 169 subscribers, we can certainly get her over 170 right now and push this channel a little bit farther towards the 200 that we know that they're thinking about. And pardon me while my phone is giving me notification after notification here. I just looked to see if there's anything important. If anybody wants to reach out to me for any reason, Instagram is always the best, but it seems to be where I'm most active these days, but I'm also on Twitter and Facebook, and it's always just Tuber Chat. Of course, Shutterbug Infinity, good to see you here. And then, oh, Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More. Is it possible it's a spelling mistake? Life with Camille comes up for me. I can't remember if it's because there was a few different ones or if it's because I was misspelling it. And then Sergeant Life, like I said, hopefully everybody will connect with this creator, and they happen to be a dynamic host as well. Let us spin. We're going to look at the How-To Lady. This is a creator who I always have lots of positive things to say about because she spreads all kinds of positivity here in the chat. Not to mention, she engages conversation and helps like become a part of the live stream. So the other day when we were doing episode number 200, you know, I noticed she was engaging the chat and things like that, and she's always here with us almost every day here on Tuber Chat, and like I said, always saying positive things, spreading positivity through the chat, and it really makes a big difference, right? So thank goodness everybody in Tuber Chat is always so respectful in the chat, and hopefully everybody enjoys that and has a good time. But it makes it a dream for, you know, somebody like myself to be running a live stream like this, where everybody's so cool with each other and everybody's helping, not just themselves, not just each other, but the whole community, by keeping the conversation going, you know, and by keeping positivity at the forefront of all of our chats. So the How To Lady has 251 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther. We'd love to get her a little bit closer. She's already halfway to 300. But we'd like to see that happen, obviously, sooner than later. She's obviously doing the featured channels collaboration, which shows some more generosity from this creator. And there's a few familiar faces in there as well. Let's spin, and we'll see who's coming up next. Antoinette at Fun. That's some luck, because I think you just came into the chat. As soon as I saw you, I put you on the wheel, of course. And you come up right away, which is cool. So we don't know how many subscribers this creator has right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther towards the next goal that they're working on. We all know what it's like to hit different goals of different types, whether you're working on your first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even beyond. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. They're here with us almost every day here in Tuber Chat, and obviously have been previously featured, of course. Our featured channel for today is NightStarBeauty, who's still in the chat with us. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. I feature a different channel every single day here on Tuber Chat based on impact and or generosity, or both, that I see within the community. And then, yes, Diana Brianne Fairchild is absolutely right by saying collaboration is the biggest way to grow fast. Absolutely, because you're exposing your content to a different audience when you're collaborating on somebody else's channel, and they're doing the same for you and bringing more people to your channel. This is the reason why somebody like Lady Gaga and Elton John will sing a song together, because now they both have fans from the other creator's fan base that they might have not otherwise gained, right? Let's spin. We'll get one more channel up. I'll add some more names to the wheel. We'll look at Courtney Cooks and More. If anybody has the ability to share the stream right now, whether it's in your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, we're doing well today, but I will appreciate those, of course. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when we're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. And like I said, it really does help, so I will appreciate those greatly. This is Courtney Cooks and More. They've been back with us many times before. There's obviously a lot of delicious looking content on their channel, along with some variety. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you connect with them. They're already well over 500 subscribers, almost halfway to 600 right now, and I'm sure we can get them there today. At least halfway to the 600. We'll get Courtney Cooks and More over 550, more than likely. And then, like I said, hopefully other than that, everybody's doing okay in the chat, meeting new friends and family members. And I will look for some more names to add to the wheel. Bailey Squad's still on the wheel. Of course, I put you on right away when you got here. Brenda Davis, Scrappity Doodah will come up. Diana Brianne Fairchild, Fanatic Guide. I don't think has been on the wheel yet. Journey Along with Shannon is a new connection for Tuber Chat, but I'm going to put your name onto the wheel right away. Life with Camille is coming. Now I'm going to start rifling through channels a little bit faster because we are in the second half of the live stream, and we've got a premiere coming up from Kira Welton in half an hour. Life with Camille, Shutterbug Infinity. And I'll add some more names in a moment, if there are any that I need to add. Diana Brienne Fairchild is going to come up right now. Now this is extremely influential creator, because you will see in a moment here that they have got thousands of subscribers. 14,000 as a matter of fact, and it looks like she's got that locked in too. So hopefully everybody will connect with her. She's actually got a couple of other channels as well, but she's a dynamic host, and she allows people to connect in her live stream. She encourages that, and she shares information with her community as well. She's got a loyal and dedicated following around her channel, so hopefully everybody will connect with her. Like I said, with 14,000 subscribers, you know there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. Oh, and then thank you so much for the thumbs up, Journey Along with Shannon. If I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please be patient with me. I don't mean to miss it. I just fall behind regularly here. And if you can, just mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. Let's get Shutterbug Infinity up here. This is another longtime friend of Tuber Chat. And with 1,730 subscribers, they're actually doing really well, fully monetized, which means there's lots of ways to support this creator when you get there, including super chats and memberships. And there's a lot of variety on this channel, as we can see from the beginning videos right here. When we look at what's been posted lately, a lot of outdoor stuff, which is probably doing extremely well at this state of the planet right now. I always encourage anybody who has a channel where it fits to do some outdoor stuff, because you're getting a real world look through somebody else's eyes at different things in the world we might otherwise not be able to see. I personally enjoy that very, very much, and therefore I do a little bit of that as well. Finding happiness in all you do. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. It's great to see you back in the chat. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Like I said, our featured channel for today is NightStarBeauty. She's still here with us, and I see reaching out to other creators, which is cool. We're going to look at Journey Along with Shannon. This is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. And we'll see what they've got going on for us today. Journey Along with Shannon has 672 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther, get her rolling towards 680 and a little bit closer to 700. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. I'm going to take this 12-minute video and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I will leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this bowling video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. Hopefully that will make our connection stick, and then hopefully you'll subscribe to Tuber Chat as well and put our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Fanatic Guide is coming up next. And let's see what they've got going on for us today. I'm just looking at something in another window here quickly. Fanatic Guide has got 2,200 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. We want to make sure they keep that locked in. And there's a lot of variety on this channel, so it's not just gaming videos, right? So there is a lot of gameplay, but there's also some helpful how-to videos that you might find interesting as well. And Fanatic Guide's been extremely supportive, especially lately. Like, they're always here with us in Tuber Chat, but as well has been supporting on the music channel that I keep talking about as well, hanging out over there, and I really, really appreciate that kind of stuff, especially as we're trying to get that rolling and moving. So you'll run into Fanatic Guide supporting other creators, and then as well doing their own thing, posting frequently. As you can see, seems every day they're posting something. So there's lots of content to support them with when you get there. And Michael's Adventures, let me know if it's a good time for me to do that tutorial. I just want to show everybody something in the analytics that Michael's Adventures and I were talking about offline today. I think it's a great thing. It's my #1 secret weapon, if you want to call it that, inside the analytics. It's my favorite feature, and I just want to show everybody what that is so that you can use that to maximize the impact of your videos. Norman B, good to see you back in the house. Thanks for coming in. This is Renanti Loros. Hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. It's been a little while since you've been in Tuber Chat, but it's great to have you back in here. Hopefully I'll catch up with your channel pretty soon. With 1,640 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. They're almost halfway to the 1,700 that we know that they're probably thinking about. And as you can see, there's a lot of variety on this channel as well. So there's lots of different things, probably something for everybody when we get there. And right before I spin the wheel the next time, I'm just going to pull a window over here. It's on my personal channel. It doesn't really matter that that's the case, but I just want to show everybody something that I think is really, really, really beneficial. It's, like I said, my favorite feature in the YouTube analytics, and something that's going to be able to help you improve not only the videos you're going to produce, but the stuff you've already got, right? So you can go back and change your thumbnails, tags, and description over and over and over again as much as you'd like, right? Thumbnail, title, tags, description. In your analytics here, you will see on the Reach tab, which is the second tab, you can do this for your whole channel, or you can do it for individual videos, right? What you'll find is at the bottom, and I'll pass by one thing here, when you look at your click-through rate between your impressions and your views from impressions, that tells you how well the combination of your title and thumbnails are performing. So if you're anywhere between, let's say, 5, 6, 7%, you're doing average to better than average. Anything over 7%, like when you start getting into 8, 9, and God forbid even 10, that's like superstar status, right? And if you're just under 5%, you just want to improve that so you can identify all the different videos that you have one by one, how your click-through rate is on different videos, and then use the title and thumbnails you have on your best performing videos to improve the other ones that are not quite there yet. So what I want to show you is down here in the bottom right on your analytics, traffic source, YouTube search. This is where YouTube tells you the search terms that people are already finding you for. So if there's anything here, and it just puts it in a list, right? Starting with the most active, you can add these into your videos. YouTube's telling you what tags to use, which is spectacular, right? You can go back over your channel, go back over your older videos. My best performing video happens to be for this tablet, so of course I'm being found for that. I live very close to Niagara Falls and do a lot of content out there, so I'm getting caught for Niagara Falls live cam, which is interesting, right? And then I happen to have some music like Justin Timberlake there. Sport pilot license is something I'm getting for some flight lessons I took a long time ago that are in videos. But this, you can see right now how you're going to find tags that you can use both for your channel and for your videos that YouTube is telling you you're being found for. So I just wanted to go over that for everybody because I haven't done it for quite some time and we were talking about it today. And pardon me if I've missed anything in the chat because that was quite a long speech, as you can attest to, I'm sure. We're going to look at Life with Camille right now. And I will continue moving through channels. We'll look in the chat, see if there's anybody that hasn't been on the wheel yet. Life with Camille. So here's what happens. This is why I couldn't remember what this was. So it's not a spelling mistake. It's that YouTube wants to correct the spelling for you for a couple of other channels here. So we want what we typed in, Life with Camille properly, and then it comes right up with 399 subscribers. Oh, looking at this, yeah. Yeah, I somewhat remember Corinnes Life. I've gone over that several times. I remember us talking about it as well. But like I said, that's my favorite feature in the whole analytics, right? Because you can't do better than YouTube's algorithm spitting out for you a report of what tags you should be using, which is fantastic. So you don't have to replace what you're already using. You just want to add it. If you have a video and you haven't filled the tags out, this will give you a few more to use, and especially for your channel. Can't forget about the fact that we can have channel tags as well. And that's important, right? When YouTube's telling you what you've already been found for, chances are you'll be found for more of that. So thank you for that. Pardon me if I've missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. Like I said, I got into a really long speech there, but I just wanted to show that to everybody. If you've mentioned something that I've missed, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and I will try to keep my eyes open for it coming around the next time. This is Life with Camely with 399 subscribers. Now hopefully we can push this channel over the 400 they're thinking about right this second. Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream is in the chat. They're actually a member, because they've got 2 channels, Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream. I'll show both channels when we get you up here. And this is a creator that I've been connected to for a long time, since probably 1.5 years now. So it's good to see you here. And Life with Camely, like I said, hopefully we'll push them over 400. There's a lot of variety here. Looks like they've got some shorts videos happening. And then there's a lot of other variety for us to catch when we get to this channel as well. Let me spin. I'll get another channel up. Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream will come up, and I will show you this is the second channel. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Even though I'm typing it terribly. Ha! That ruined it, actually. Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream. Here it is. This is the second channel from Kid Wonders Life of Wonder, which I'll show you in another moment. It's right there in his featured channels section. Now, this is an extremely supportive channel. First of all, he allows people to connect the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat during his live streams. Secondly, he does the featured channels collaboration that I talk about all the time. And he's willing to swap playlists because now he's working on monetizing this channel, even though his first channel, which I'll show you now, Kid Wonders Life of Wonder, happens to be a member on Tuber Chat as well. He's got memberships and super chats all set up over there. There's lots of ways to support him when you get there. With almost 2,300 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push him right to that limit today. Target X187, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And, oh, Willow's Creations hasn't been on the... hasn't been on the wheel yet. And I'll look in another second. I'm just gonna well, actually, let's take a second. I don't want to rifle through channels too fast here. Finding Happiness in All You Do. Ebony, My Passion. And I will look for a couple more names in a second here. Chef Andre Davey. I haven't put you on the wheel yet. We'll get that done right away. Finding Happiness in All You Do is going to come up right now. So again, Kid Wonders Life of Wonder and Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream is the channel that they're focusing on now. I love seeing when creators break into second channels if it's appropriate. Finding Happiness in All You Do has got some familiar faces down here on their featured channels list, including Christian Nomad and Sergeant Life, who's with us right now. This is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. With 305 subscribers, hopefully everybody will support this channel. We'll push them a little bit closer to the 400 that we know they're thinking about now. And Target X187. Let's spin a little bit early, but that's okay. And there's a lot of variety here on this channel as well. So a lot of different stuff that we'll be able to support this creator on when we get there. Brenda Davis Scrappity Doodah is coming up. I wonder if Wolf Spirit Productions is still here, if they're happen to be lurking. Just let me know, Wolf Spirit Productions, if you're still in the house, because we talked about something too, and I can show everybody. But it's irrelevant if they're not here, so that's okay. Brenda Davis Scrappity Doodah is fully monetized, and there's lots of ways to support this creator when you get there, including Super Chats and memberships. With 1,670 subscribers, this creator actually is very influential. She allows people to connect the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat during her live streams, and encourages it, as a matter of fact, but she's got a lot of variety on her channel, which is interesting as well. So hopefully everybody will support this creator. We'll get Brenda Davis Scrappity Doodah up to hopefully closer to 1,700 subscribers. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat, meeting new friends and family members. Extreme Joy Concepts. And I just want to make sure I'm not missing, if there's any channels that haven't been on the wheel yet, right? When we start the live stream, it often takes a long time, sometimes 45 minutes to an hour to get onto the wheel, you know, let alone the screen. But in the second half, it gets a little bit better, and then depending on how long we're going to go, sometimes I'm able to get channels up much faster towards the end of the live stream. Yeah, tonight, Sam's Vlogs Trains and More in a little over 3 hours from now, approximately. I'm hoping to go out and do a live stream. I've got the curtains closed, so I can't see the weather. It was good in the day when I set that live stream up, and then it got bad for a second, but it might be okay. Moon Goddess Treasures, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. There's a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to here in the chat, and if you'd can take a second to read our video description, you'll find instructions for how you can meet as many friends and family members for your channel as you would like, if you want to do that. Chef Andre Davey, 807 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther as well. They're a supportive creator who's been out supporting others, and we're happy to have them in the chat with us as well. There's obviously some variety on this channel and a little bit of delicious looking content right here. So how to make basic French toast quick and easy is something that I'm going to rewatch, because that is definitely my thing. French toast is my favorite thing for breakfast. So I'm happy to see something like that out there. Princess Beyond Passions is in the house. I'm going to have to start rifling through channels because we're going to go and watch a premiere in 10 minutes. Let me get that link. Extreme Joy Concepts is coming up next. And I've just pinned the link for the premiere that will go and raid in a few more minutes after we get through these channels. Extreme Joy Concepts has 269 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. Over the 270 obviously should be easy today, and get them a little bit closer to the 300 that they're thinking about. Stella Mombasa is on the wheel as well. Baskets is in the house. Good to see you here. That's our dear friend Baskets Resale. They've got 2 channels, as a matter of fact. So I'll show you both of them when we get them up, and I'm going to start flying through these channels now. Sewing Machine Workshop. Oh, actually, I think they left, right? They said they had to go. Natural Jamaican Vegan, good to see you in the house. We'll just look at Sewing Machine Workshop for a second because that's a new connection, I think, for Tuber Chat. Oh. Sewing Machine Workshop, 1,850 subscribers, which is very cool. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of their latest videos. I usually look for something over 10 minutes if I can find one. I'm not going to spend too much time looking, but I'll find something. Here we go, 10:47. I've added this into my watch later list. Hopefully, what I'll do is in the next 24 hours, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on as I do for all creators. And then hopefully that will make our connection stick. Hopefully they're subscribed to Tuber Chat and have our notification bell on. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Target X187 is here, already with a couple of featured channels, including health, humor, motivation, which is cool. Hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. With 35 subscribers, we want to push them a little bit harder, do a little bit extra for them. Maybe not only watch a video and leave a comment, but add another couple into your watch later list so that you can give the algorithm a boost and show that you absolutely want to be connected to this creator, and we'll push them a little bit closer to the 100 that they are on the road towards. And I will move on a little bit quickly here. Like I said, I've already pinned the link for the raid we're going to do. So whenever anybody's ready, you can click on that link and just mention Tuber Chat Raid when you get there. We're going to watch a premiere from Kira Welton, and everybody can continue connecting in that chat. So this chat will continue right up until that premiere starts, so that everybody can clean up their connections here, but you'll be able to continue over there. Now baskets, you can see that there's a lot to be learned from, as well as entertained and inspired by with this creator. They've got over 7,000 subscribers. But when I look at baskets resale, this is their second, if I could spell it properly, this is their second channel that they're working on as well, and are here with us most of the time in Tuber Chat with this channel. With 484 subscribers, hopefully we can push them a little bit farther as well towards 500 and get them halfway on the road to the magical 1K that we all think about. Let me spin. We'll see who's coming up next. NightStarBeauty is our featured channel for today. Baskets Resale has been featured before, as many other creators here in the chat have. And NightStarBeauty, hopefully everybody will connect with that channel if you haven't already. Willow's Creations is coming up. This is another extremely supportive creator who I run into daily, supporting others. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. With 479 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit closer towards the 500 that they're thinking about as well. And there's obviously a lot of variety on their channel, but they've got a great presentation because everything is very bright and colorful, which is always great to see. Let's spin. We'll see the next channel that's going to be coming up quickly here. Mama Glow Up still in the house. Did I not put your channel on the wheel ever? I feel like I may not have. Bailey Squad is coming up right now. Oh my goodness. Now this channel, because Bailey Squad is a popular name, you got to make sure you're matching the avatar so you've got the right channel here. So you see when I search specifically for channels, it comes right up for me because YouTube knows that's the Bailey Squad I want to be connected to. 626 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 700 they're thinking about. Sorry, Mama Glow Up. I thought I put you on the wheel earlier. I remember talking about your channel, but I may not have put it on yet. But we've got it on there now. Cooking with Miss Brown. Did we look at your channel earlier? May not have put it on. I think I mentioned you both when you came into the chat, but may not have done that. Moon Goddess Treasures, hopefully you're getting a warm welcome from lots of friends here in Tuber Chat. The best success is always found in making the first move, reaching out to others, and we believe wholeheartedly in supporting others, giving much more than we expect to receive, knowing that that comes back time and time again. Cooking with Miss Brown is an extremely supportive creator. She's been hanging out, and actually last night did this live stream here, 4-hour live stream, which is quite something, and then brought a few people over to our copyright-free music channel, which was very, very cool, and I really appreciate all the support she's been giving. We actually had her second channel, Miss Brown's Family, as a featured channel recently, so hopefully everybody will connect with her and support both of these channels. I'm just going to spin again. We're moving very, very fast now. My pleasure finding happiness in all you do, having your channel up. Hopefully everybody is having a great day and a great time here, meeting friends and family members. I'm going to drop the link again for our raid. I see there's a few people over there already. Kira Walton's going to drop the first video in about 6 months. So we want to definitely give her lots of support. She's always here as a moderator. It's Kristen Walton's daughter. This is Princess Beyond Passions, and this is another extremely supportive creator. They're here with us often in the chat and have been previously featured, of course. With 1,320 or so subscribers, hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 1,400 they're thinking about. Bailey Squad, I hope you were here while we put your channel up on the screen like 3 minutes ago, but that's okay. And hopefully, like I said, everybody will connect with Princess Beyond Passions. There's obviously much to be learned from this creator. This goal-setting video is a great way to connect with them. As a matter of fact, a great first introduction to their channel. And it's a perfect-sized video, well over 3 minutes. Something we can definitely connect with. Let's spin. We'll get one more channel up on the screen for now and see what's happening. We're going to look at Stella Mombasa. And this is a relatively new connection for Tuber Chat. They've been here a couple of times before, but we definitely want to connect with this channel and push them a little bit farther. We don't know how many subscribers they have right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone they're looking for. And just got to spell properly. And there we go. Hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments for people this way. But leaving a comment on the discussion tab is an extra thing we can do to help people. A.B. Baker, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. We are going to be wrapping up very, very soon here. We're actually heading over for a raid. I've pinned the link to the chat. And if you want to just click that link when everybody's ready, mention Tuber Chat Raid when you get there. We're going to watch a premiere from Kira Walton. Right now we're looking at Mama Glow Up, another extremely supportive creator. I feel like we did pull your channel up earlier today. I can't for the life of me remember because the days blend into each other. Mama Glow Up is here with us almost every single day and has been supporting us on the music channel that I keep talking about as well. So hopefully everybody will push this channel towards the 1,400 they're thinking about. And just for fun, we're going to spin. We're going to look at Ebony, My Passion. And when I get that channel up on the screen, I'll drop the link one more time. We'll go over and we'll support Kira Walton for that premiere. I've also pinned the link so it's easy to get to. This chat will continue just for another couple of minutes until that starts so everybody can clean up their connections. And if you don't mind mentioning Tuber Chat Raid when you get over there. Thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment that everybody spends here in Tuber Chat. And we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Tomorrow's live stream will start 2 hours earlier than today's, and I will be out in 3 hours on my personal channel doing an outdoor live stream looking at the light show in Niagara Falls, if you want to check that out as well. So thank you, everybody, and then hopefully we'll see you over in the music channel at some point as well. We're streaming 24 hours over there, and it's all copyright free music. So thank you, everyone. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.